Hi Leo, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to this career tarot reading. It's for the month of October, and I'm going to now pull some cards and we will see the October prospects for the career. So I will have first a focus card. So this is going to show us where you are now and what surrounds your current situation. This is going to show us your current challenges and obstacles to your goals, and maybe things to grow through or help you to make the decision to move in a new direction. This is going to show us what direction you can take to make the best use of your fullest potential. It's going to be like an action plan to get you moving in the right direction. We have the hidden aspects. So this is going to be something we will be bringing to light that you may be unaware of. And we will also hear near future influences. This can be up to 3 months. So it's gonna highlight choices, influences likely to occur within the next 3 months, okay? So I'm going to start this reading with some creative perspective. This is going to be our clarification. So I need to see some energy from this deck for you. So for Leos, let's get one card from, from Sacred Creators. Okay, so this is a deck around creativity and in general to be about creator, as you will be also creating your path here for sure. And we have here, you are light. So it actually talks about pure energy and how you're going to bring your pure energy to the matters with regards to career. You know, there is something here that does not want you to actually be comfortable with that light, with that energy, not hiding your power. Because in the shadow of energy, this is actually not wanting to be seen, or maybe during the career progress here, there is this fear of judgment. It can be also causing you to go relapse. So you are actually both that light, but also if it is not functioning properly and if there are some blockages at the moment, this can be also the actually solution to. That's why it's very important to mention this energy in the both ways. But it can be really, a very massive energy which can help you to work with your soul's directive energy. So this is also going to be you bringing your mission here to serve, like in a role or in a position that doesn't call for servitude, and it's like you acting on things and showing actually people around you how to do it, okay, with more love, with passion. So in the end, of course, this is tarot is a spiritual consultation, and that's why those things underneath the, you know, main energy needs to be also brought, I do feel. So don't afraid of your light or shine bright, okay? But also again, not wanting to be seen, not bringing that light to the forefront, maybe thinking others will judge you, criticize you. There is actually well, actually, you know, Leo is the light. It's so your ruler is the sun. But sometimes, you know, what sun causes is it also burns. That, right? The light can also burn down. So here, that's why there are two ways of that energy. Depends on in what and you are now of it, you are stepping, but it's good to know something in that nature. Now, I see here also with the career, okay, another counterpoint, because career and family prospects for you, or your chosen family, it can be not necessarily biologically, or someone or people you call family, or that core family, you know, as we know it in a traditional sense. There is a here, it says loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. By the way, if you are a, for instance, Leo, who has also nodal axis in the 4th and 10th house, this can be really your reading. But of course, in the end, these are general readings. They are not going to resonate with everyone watching. That's why check your also other astrological associations. The aim of these readings are to reveal the energy trends for that science collective in that given time. Okay, so that's why it's okay if it doesn't resonate. But if you have a 4th and 10th house nodal axis in your natal chart, family, work, family, career, your inner world, your outer world, okay, at this lifetime there can be a point to look for balance. And okay, from this also, with whom we will be reaching out, let's see this. There is also the success energy here. Congratulations, you did it. Wow. With this medieval painting. This is actually like annunciation, image, like so there is an angel here who is actually bringing news. So there is this success energy as you step into that light, as you find the balance between the family and work. So the key element is actually balance, and balance is not an easy thing in life. It's actually the most, one of the, let's say, one of the, if not the most, but one of the most difficult things in life. That's why it feels so divine, you know, to reach to that point. So now we are going to explore your cards around these times. Okay, so we made our initial start. Let's see where you are now and what surrounds your current situation. Okay, so Leo friends, we have a King of Wands here. Now, this may indicate literally a male boss figure or a male figure in your career life. If you don't have a boss or someone like authority position, well, you may meet or come across with someone who is like a, this king is like a headhunter, and they like to, you know, initiate things, you know, bring together people. It's actually the ultimate motivational speaker. He launches, this is what he does good. But then a Pentacle King, you know, takes it forward and actually do the nitty-gritty. But it's a fire energy. It can be also you in the situation, how you are able to use your light. It can be in general, like King of Wands is that self-owning okay, energy. How you display yourself towards others, how you bring your talents, goals, you know, how you acknowledge yourself. It's a bit a character, personality energy here we have. So this can be literally actually you and how you wanna direct yourself towards the chosen career, how you wanna present yourself, what you wanna present or represent, but can be literally a person who is, oh, we have here the heart. Okay, so some Leos maybe love and career situations are also getting involved here. So there can be here a love story taking the forefront throughout October. So maybe there can be some choices with regards to that. How you gonna progress from now on in your career, again, if for those who are love also involved, or maybe some energy is being built romantically towards a person in your work life, or it can be literally someone in your work or career life who trusts you, who loves the work you do, or appreciates you, and in a way, you know, has your back. It can be also your energy, you know, trying to figure out or find out what you love to do, or how you can best put your energy towards something that you actually love it, you love that pursuit, but how to formulate it, you know. So there is this type of formulation maybe there, because with the King of Wands, of course, it feels from here a very cardinal energy, and it can be something within your power or what is not in your power. There can be power dynamic, or how you display that power, regardless of that light energy we have talked about. Your capacity also to contain that heat, that heart, you know, that reserve of inner strength in you. Again, it can be also the heart, like the love of power and control, but in what capacity and how to channel that in work life. And let's say there is a critical situation now, how you're going to channel that energy. Actually, the thing here is, we were talking about the balance. When you determine your disposition as a person in your career life, this King's lesson is like learning when to, like, you know, it's learning the virtue in holding back energy and when to put it right in certain situations. So again, the balance there. And also, let's say you have something in your heart for your career life. It can be also, am I gonna like overreact this thing now, or am I gonna guard something? You know, there can be here also again something with your tension in general. What type of character you want to display there, because Leo is also a very theatrical sign, like right, actors, actresses. There is this energy of charm, you know, this display, and how much of it you will put it and how much of it you will take back. It can be also some Leos, for instance, who are trying to find their inner motivation, actually, who are trying to find their inner motivation, because maybe there is a lack there, for instance, with regards to that fire energy, that fire's power. But it's like a time you will be also developing, finding that inner motivation with something you heart love to do, and to display decisiveness towards that, so that success can happen, and making sure the family is also taken care, or what is like needs your care and attention there, what you see as family. It can be, of course, also in the career matters, your own strength, your fire towards things. Maybe also there is a competition, okay, in the career matters. There is impulsiveness, indecisions, decisions, or like you wanna like warm up for something, you wanna find a motivation to do that, okay? This times can be something for our first position, about where you are now and what surrounds your current situation, or finding something you love to do finally, or but how to do it, like how to formulate. I see here there is some kind of actually leading energy. People also want you to lead by the heart, okay? This is also very important because Leo is the heart energy, and Leo is a good leader when Leo leads with the heart, not with the ego. This is the shadow part, but with the heart. Then Leos are really a very charismatic people, I have to tell. Now, the next message, let's see your challenge and obstacle, okay? Or things to grow through, or help you to make the decision to move in the new direction. We have a reversed Empress there. Now, reverse Empress here again, something with the self-image, okay? Something with the self-image, it can be, because Empress is, you know, well, she is that how you take care of yourself, your body, your diet, your physics, your surroundings, you know, what you eat. It's a creative principle, and it's that image, it's Venus energy. So we have the cross star, some burdens, like again there is something with this self-image here, I think, and how you wanna display that Empress life energy, something with the life energy. I think your career situation is very much energetically driven. It's like when you have it like in the right dosage, like you're gonna go from there, but it's like you need a bit orientation, plus, you know, here I do feel there is something bothering you, maybe cross here, like others people pain, how much you are moved by it. If you are especially in a job, you know, which needs some sort of empathy towards those, and if there are difficult situations there is something, because with the cross we are looking actually for burden, and it's like, am I getting really pleasure from this career? Is my heart's desire is really being fulfilled? Like this is actually having this co-creatorship with the divine powers around you, within us. So Empress energy sees no difference between spirit and nature, because she knows the physical world, physical manifestations actually celebrate that infinite divine spirit. So is there something here making you losing your spirit there? Okay, again, there can be something with the self-image. By the way, for some of you, For some Leos, for instance, there can be a pregnancy matter. Maybe you take break from work, or something with the child care. It can be again, if you are a woman, maybe there was losing a child there, trying to find your gusto, motivation. You know, these times, of course, everyone is different, and many people have many different times there. So there is something with the creative impulse that I have to say. And as the Empress is also the pregnancy, this can be also to be pregnant with ideas like new life, new possibilities, abundance. So you may be like worrying about, or something maybe feeling painful with regards to this abundance and fruitfulness of this career. There are things you need to pay attention, like warm up, maybe to open to your circumstances, to be more open, to show more compassion or tolerance. Like you need your grounding, you need your rooting. So this is also, let's say, you have this, let's say, creative energy in the work, whatever you do, how much of it you bring, and how much of it maybe comes to fruition for you. There is this something with that creative pursuit and life energy creating pursuit. Now let's see then what direction can you take to make the best use of your fullest potential here. The Tower direction, and this can be also of course the action plan to get you moving in the right direction. Now Tower energy is very simple to just, you know, one word, sentences. You need to embrace the change. So what direction you need to take? If you are not okay with a particular thing, you need to embrace the change. The Tower is like being open to what is inevitable. Plus, it is a quality that can ask us to change things, think things, act out in a whole different way. Distract to construct, okay? Of course, what does not working, okay, here gets a big update. So the direction there, you need to embrace the change. And the Moon, unknown, okay? Now, Leo, you are a fixed sign, and unless you have some actually mutual energy in your chart, if there are too many fixed energy in your chart, it may be some change, some different way of looking at things, to be comfortable with the unknown, and what is not familiar can be difficult for you. It can be difficult to rock the boat there. But the Tower energy is like, you need to be okay with the change, because sometimes there is a saying, you know, the person says to the sage, you know, I'm afraid that my life will be upside down if I embrace the change or make things, you know, completely new. And the sage says, how do you know that the down won't be better than the upside? Maybe the down will be better, you know, than the upside. This is something important to mention, I think, because as a fixed sign, so the message to you here is that you need to be comfortable with the change. And if there is this, like, you know, sometimes there is this fortress like within us, and it needs to be dissolved. Like, it needs to be dissolved in a way that we need to build new things there. And you need to be really opening up to big awakenings in your career path. There can be, because why? Because Tower and the Moon, as they are very unknown, of course, and it is also teaching us actually to stay humble in the time of crisis. But like old things, old ways, or you know, sometimes a period of time comes, you just cannot evolve. Like that needs to go, it says, like a new cycle needs to begin. So the direction for you needs to be the new cycle. Okay, clean the house, Leo. It says clean the house, Leo, and awaken yourself with truth. It says it's a Mars energy. If there has been this inertia of the past in your career or some ways, you need to be in the pursuit of this new cycle. It says don't rationalize your old position in places or things. Now it's like, you know, sometimes you got dethroned, right? Dethroned. So we need to take, as the kings and queens, this new perspective on ourselves, our career life. And also here you have also the family work balance here. So, and you know, this is the lightning bolt in the end. And this is the lightning bolt of inner awakening. So it's light and it hit us, and you are the light. Like you are the change that you will be also creating and doing. The change is you here. So it's like this change to me feels like a more from a creative spot, I have to say. And let's see the hidden aspects. Okay, hidden aspects now. This is also an important part, because hidden aspects, by the way, most of in YouTube career readings are done in a pick a card format. But I want to do this for each zodiac sign, and not pick a card format, but something like you can see your steps, you know, this structure, how it develops with the energy. So I hope you enjoyed this reading in general and find it insightful. I'm doing it for October, but of course with this last position it can be effective up to 3 months as well, also with the eclipse energy being activated. So the hidden aspect here, we need to bring this to light now, and you may be unaware of it. Okay, of course you may be aware of it or you may be unaware of it. We have the child energy here. Now child energy is actually about you know, something fresh, something new, something, let's say, vulnerable, something, how do they say, the fresh start, okay, fresh start. And you know, the friends, a person, for instance, liked by others, this type of thing. But what happens with this child? Something does not satisfy you. Like it is actually, if the child is the ease, like with the 8 of Cups, there is an unease, and maybe there is something you no longer trust comes out, and something becomes more curious to you. Like you become like more curious. A sudden curiosity arises for something suddenly new. So the time you are involving with can change, and you may go to that direction of again that new and fresh energy. So what you thought like to be fixed, okay, can really change that. This is also with the 8 of Cups, of course, this is a soul seeking. Child is in enthusiasm. There is a time like it really seeks that enthusiasm. And here is our Leo cat. Leo in the Leo reading. Hermit, I am reading your career, darling. okay, for October. Let's see what you are up to with other Leos. And I think, you know, Leo, if you were taking something very serious till now, I feel like you are not taking this thing like any more serious. Think about, you know, that notions that we are fixed, like we are serious about. This is also some type of the hidden aspect, like you will see and witnessing yourself how you are actually taking something not serious anymore. Okay, with the child energy. Plus, by the way, why don't we get, actually I have some tea leaf cards. Let me get some extra energy for you. I love these directional spreads because it really creates value and direction. And of course, it is better when it is done in personal readings. Yes, someone is behaving stupidly, also childish. It can be, makes you move. You are not taking this person any serious. Yes. In the career life, there is someone who is really acting stupidly, as it says, like childish. You are also redirecting your interest. Yes. I'm not gonna like deal with this anymore, you know. Actually, you see yourself like changing very dramatically. And near future influences, so now there is a card here which is highlighting the choices and influences likely to occur within 3 months. 5 of Cups, there can, if you are, for instance, working with a partner, or if there is this another agent there, or there is someone with you, there can be a parting of ways with them, in a way that there can be some interrelational dynamics where some disappointment may happen because you are choosing very differently, which may disappoint others. Okay, and they may be resisting that, your choices. Yes, a stable situation is now shaken, so it's gonna shake the anchor a bit there, and well, this creates, of course, some. By the way, if love is involved in this, if the work and, you know, love is going together nowadays, 5 of Cups energy can be parting ways with a person there. Your success here is like the choice finally being made, or that new cycle is being created within work, but it's going to bring parting some ways with people. Yes, because caterpillar, well, face to the butterfly, a change is coming, deep change in your relationships, in the work scenery, and things are not gonna be always this way. Again, the Tower. I mean, be really comfortable with the unfamiliar and unknown there, because if you can embrace that, you're gonna get the most rewards of it. Okay, there is this type of energy, and to this there is also some type of what can we say? You know, you may, like, you are like revealing to a person like your life choice, or it's like you restructure your priorities. Maybe a child is also like, you know, coming. It can be for some of you, by the way, because family here we have, so work is getting the family aspect, the child, and anything with regards to child for some Leos out there. You have now, or what you care most, let's say, you will have like you got to restructure priorities, and when you achieve this, there is going to be new unfoldment in the positive direction, but this is going to make you part ways with others because your new choices won't be appealing for other people. So also, you know, if you got this a big change, okay, and if you get a particular parting ways with some people in the work scenery, this can be also grieving in a way that like, you know that from a particular, maybe this parting ways with someone, you will gain experience to create something brighter for you, but who is in front of you had like thought about it in a different way. You know, here there is something like due to one's change, the other cannot join them in that change, okay, or they think differently, because here with the caterpillar, you know, when you become a butterfly, everyone is gonna look at you and say, what has happened to you? You know, you have changed, because they know that person before, and now there is someone completely different in front of them. They cannot control them. They love the previous version of them, but how they can now love the new version? You really need to reinvest and recreate yourself, okay? Be careful with being comfortable with what is unknown there, because actually, look, you have the success energy here and the light energy. Actually, nothing is coming, it seems like the change is coming from outer, okay, thing, but you are the light. You are actually, in a way, giving birth to that change that you desired long time. So be the change you want to also see in others and around you, Leo. So this is how we can sum up this reading. I was thinking about if I can add other, you know, decks or cards, but I think with this setup I will continue with signs. If there is another thing is needed, I can also bring, but this is going to be my career reading. Again, these are general readings, guys, so you know, it's not something I can talk about. For instance, you're an engineer, or you know, this is too specific for this type of reading. So this, you need to take these readings like energetical imprint, okay, and apply to your situations, and you know, entertaining some thoughts that actually or speculating in your mind, you know, what might be the algorithms for you, but just letting you know that this reading I like with this setup, and I will continue. Thank you very much for joining me, Leo. If you have a personal question, personal tarot question, you can come to my live streams, answering your tarot question live streams, and I can also answer your personal tarot question. To see how those live streams are working in the channel and how we run things, check the description box below, okay? Thank you so much and take good care. Bye bye.